Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Devon Terrell in raw form, and welcome to another Help Me Devon plugin review. And today, in this Help Me Devon plugin review, I'll be going over one plugin that can give you body, brightness, sub, and bite all in one place. I'm going to show you basically what this plugin is, and let's get right to it. Check this out. What I want you to do is I want you to listen to this vocal very, very closely within this mix.
I got a problem leaving when I'm hot. I seen him with her, I don't even mind. He cheating with her, she know that she mine. I seen a pic, I'm tempted to like. I put all of them tats all on her passport. For tomorrow, we leaving tonight. Fuck your text, read it if I like. Fuck a pen, I don't need a write. I'm reclined, I don't like to mingle. My B-side sounded like a singles. The beat ride under me like limbo. Meanwhile, still I keep it simple. I got it so they follow where I navigate. Super picky with the woman that I plan to date.
Okay, so within one plugin, I was able to, with just the bare minimum of knobs, I was able to get more bite out of the vocal, more thickness out of the vocal, and get more air or brightness out of the vocal. This plugin that I am absolutely in love with is one of my secret weapons now that I've been using with everything, and that's the Waves Parallel Particles from Scheps that was created by the famous engineer Andrew Scheps. This has become one of my favorite plugins, and the reason why I'm even expressing it to you guys is because for a lot of you that are trying to get into more advanced mixing techniques, they've developed a plugin. Andrew Scheps and Waves have developed this plugin where there are so many different advanced features or mix techniques that they've pretty much put into one plugin. There's a lot of times on this channel where I preach to you guys about parallel processing. Well, this plugin is an all-in-one, all-encompassing parallel processor. And for those of you who don't know what parallel processing is, long story short, think of it like this. You take a copy of a signal, you affect it, and blend it in with your original. Your original is now unbothered, but now you have two sounds that you're blending together. One that is heavily processed, one that is not so processed, and now you have the best of both worlds. This is in one all-encompassing plugin now that they've created. It's been out for a long time. I feel like no one talks about it as much as I would like them to, but I'm going to express it because I really love this plugin. It's one of my favorite plugins. So let's dive deep into this entire plugin. Okay, so this is the interface. As you can see, it says thick, air, bite, and sub. And I love that because it's pretty self-explanatory. If you want more thickness, turn up the thickness knob. If you want more air, turn up the air knob. If you want more bite, turn up the bite knob. Let me turn all this stuff back down as far as those concerned. Let me solo the vocal. And I will be remiss if I didn't ask you guys to subscribe, comment below. Let me know how you feel. You can visit helpmedevon.info at any time. Also, this plugin, I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to get it from Waves right now. It'll be there. And make sure you subscribe and visit helpmedevon.info at any time during the video to keep this channel going and continue to support. Also, this song is from a very talented young man. His name is Mill Supreme. The song is called 1117. It is out now. I'll make sure that's in the description below as well. Okay, so long story short, here's the plugin. For instance, let's try out the thick knob.
I got a problem leaving when I'm hot. I seen him with her, I don't even mind. He cheating with her, she know that she mine. I seen a pic, I'm tempted to like.
So with the thickness, it adds a little bit more body to the vocal without it feeling so overbearing. Now, what this plugin is doing is, and what they've accomplished is, they've accomplished parallel processing on an insert. Now, what do I mean? Now, usually when I'm creating a parallel process, I have to create a copy of a track or basically create a send out to another track. This is allowing us to put it right on our plugin sends, our plugin inserts, and it's basically doing this. It's giving us the original signal, unbothered, and blending it with these parallel processes. So the original signal that you've had in your process is still there, but now when we crank up those knobs, it's kind of like a wet knob where we're getting more of a parallel process into the original signal as far as the blending is concerned. So that's why I like it so much, because that's what parallel processing and things like that create, and it has such a dope sound. When I look at the bite knob is the same kind of as the thick, but they've done a parallel process to me in a different register as far as frequency is concerned. This has a little bit more transient information, and it kind of makes it more aggressive and mean to me. The thickness to me in my brain kind of adds a little bit of a warmth, of a body to it, but the bite adds a little bit more of a transient sound. Check this out.
I got a problem leaving when I'm hot. I seen him with her, I don't even mind. He cheating with her, she know that she mine. I seen a pig, I'm tempted to like. I put all of them tats all on her passport. For tomorrow, we leaving tonight.
It adds a lot of bite, a lot of more transient. The vocal sounds a lot more exciting. And that's with us turning a knob. The way you would probably accomplish this without the plugin is you would have to take a send it out to another aux, and long story short, compress it, but only compress and roll off a lot of like that mid-range frequency and only let that. It would be an advanced technique, something that would take time for you to process, create, and mold. But instead, it's just right here, ready to go for me. So let's move on to the air knob. And air, which is very interesting, and I looked into what the plugin is. What the air knob does is it adds a type of brightness, a type of air, right? Now, you may be saying to yourself, okay, well, it's taking a parallel process of the original signal, copying that, and basically just boosting the high end. Yes and no. What it's really doing is it's taking the copy of that original signal, and it's taking more or less that more upper mid-range frequency, not so much that high frequency range, because if we did that, you would hear more noise coming into your signal because of that top high end. Instead, it's doing more of the mid-range, upper mids, and it's kind of boosting that stuff and blending it in to the original. Let's listen to what it sounds like.
I got a problem leaving when I'm hot. I seen him with her, I don't even mind. He cheating with her, she know that she mine. I seen a pig, I'm tempted to like. I put all of them tats all on her passport. For tomorrow, we leaving tonight.
And that's air. It adds like this brilliance to it that I like a lot. Of course, you do it to taste as far as whatever you're working on. It's really a really dope all-encompassing plugin that can do so many things. Obviously, the sub knob can do some damage as well. And I like the sub knob on here because it actually gives us a chance to basically choose what sub frequencies we want to increase, because obviously from song to song, your subs are going to be different. Hip hop subs are going to be different from a rock sub. So it allows you to kind of fine tune and choose what sub information you want to parallel process as far as the frequencies is concerned. So this plugin is insane to me. Now, granted, when I'm using it, anytime I am boosting as far as all of these frequencies and stuff like that, I always make sure that on the output side, I am compensating for that because, of course, it gets louder. Now, what you can do is you can link your output and input by this button that I just clicked right here. And when you turn this up, as far as the output, the input goes down. Kind of a way to compensate for that, because depending on your input will determine how hard it hits these parallel processes. So what you want to really watch out for is, and I'll take this off, is this button right here that says level. It'll light red if there is a lot of signal hitting these parallel processes. It'll hit green if it's more of an optimal signal, which is kind of what they want. And it'll be yellow if it's about a little bit under where we want to be. So take a look at this.
I got a problem leaving when I'm hot. I seen him with her, I don't even mind. He cheating with her, she know that she mine. I seen a pig, I'm tempted to like.
So where I'm hitting, where it hits the peaks or the louder parts, it's a little bit of a red, but I'm okay with that. It's not so bad. It doesn't disturb my ears so much. Now, if I turn this input way down, basically saying, hey, I want less signal to hit those parallel processes, let's listen to what we got.
I got a problem leaving when I'm hot. I seen him with her, I don't even mind. He cheating with her, she know that she mine.
So this is more of an optimal level. So you can even decide how much signal is hitting these parallel processes and say to yourself, okay, let's get those parallel processes in line in more of an optimal range so that when you're boosting the air and the bite, the plugin is also working at a more optimal range. Am I afraid of a little bit of red hitting it? No, I'm not too afraid, as long as I'm not hearing actual distortion, which the bite knob adds a type of distortion as well, but not in a way that it's unpleasant. So I hope that you guys bring this into your workflow. Remember, I'm going to leave this in the description below. I'm going to do a quick little mix with this, turn on all the effects, and let you guys get an idea of what you can do. So I'm going to put this back to its default settings, take this off, and let's just do a quick little run through of this whole thing. Check it out.
I got a problem leaving when I'm hot. I seen him with her, I don't even mind. He cheating with her, she know that she mine. I seen a pic, I'm tempted to like. I put all of them tats all on her passport. For tomorrow, we leaving tonight. Fuck your text, read it if I like. Fuck the pen, I don't need a write. I'm reclined, I don't like to mingle. My B-side sounded like a singles. The beat ride under me like limbo. Meanwhile, still I keep it simple. I got it so they follow where I navigate. Super picky with the woman that I plan to date. Super picky with the homies.
Extremely powerful. We got so much more character. It's cutting through the mix more, and that's all with using some super advanced mixing techniques all on the inserts. So that was my quick plugin review of the Scheps Waves, Schweppes Parallel Particles, one of my favorite plugins. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Remember, I will leave a link to this plugin in the description below. Make sure you leave any comments, questions, or concerns you have also below. Make sure you follow us at Help Me Devon on the Instagram. Also, make sure you head on over to helpmedevon.info at any time to get some of our presets, plugins, all kinds of goodies for a bunch of DAWs that you're probably using right now. And lastly, make sure you join our Discord community with a bunch of aspiring engineers like yourself. So that was my tutorial on the Waves, Schweppes Parallel Particles. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, you guys.